show about sex.
Nope.
It's about football.
Cha-cha-cha.
And the key gets lower and lower and lower as the season gets on. Hi, welcome to Our Vegas Fantasy. I'm Kenny Davidsen.
Hi, I'm Christina Shaw.
It's week 3, and I'm mentally exhausted already.
Already?
It didn't take long at all. How are you doing?
This is what happens when you have 70 leagues,
70
Kenny.
leagues.
Have you learned your lesson yet?
No. What lessons to learn? What lesson do you want me to learn?
That 70 leagues is just too many.
Why is it too many?
You just said you are mentally exhausted and it's only
But I'm having
week.
a great time.
But I'm having a great time, Christina. How'd you do this week, Kenny? Are you having a great time,
Not this
though?
week. I went the opposite of last week. I went 26 and 41. Went 41 and 26 last week. I survived all my 3 guillotine leagues, but I'm 500 for the season. So there you go. What are you at?
Okay.
What are you at now?
I won 3 out of 5, so I didn't do too bad. I don't have any I do. I have 1 0-2 team.
And you have 1 2-0 team, right? Or do you?
I have 2 2-0 teams.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm doing really good. And even in my ESPN, I'm 1-1, but I'm still in like second place because I have crazy points. But I did really good.
Very good.
So I'm happy so far. We'll see what happens. And in our Vegas Fantasy League, I am number 1, and Kenny, you are number 2.
Indeed.
Wah, ha, ha, ha.
Wow.
To be the best, you have to beat the best. I don't know. Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Next week will be probably. No, I'm not going to say that.
Are we the only? No, wait a minute. We didn't win this league last year. I won the league the first year, and then last year Francisco won it, right? You're our Vegas Fantasy League. Yes. Yeah. But you are dealing with us at the top of the league here.
No,
so
but I think
come get us.
Didn't either you or I get second in that league?
You got second.
I got second.
I didn't have a good year last year in that league at all. My team went nowhere.
But hey, that's good. And my friend Pedro, who I got in the league, is in 3rd place.
All right.
So how exciting!
We are moving along here.
Anyway.
So it was a good week, especially if you have Tua Tagovailoa.
Do you have him?
I have him in a couple leagues. Yes, I do.
I didn't have him anywhere.
And if he's on waivers, he won't be.
Yeah.
6 touchdown passes.
6 touchdowns. That's insane.
Yeah.
469 yards. You go to.
You know, he looks very good, but also you can't give a quarterback better weapons than this.
Yeah.
Like it's 2 all-star receivers, 2 all-pros.
I was worried for Hill because he was doing kind of poorly the first couple quarters.
Yeah, no, he wasn't doing much at all, and then he came alive and had 40 points.
Thank God.
Right, and Jalen Waddle is a stud.
Insane.
Remember, I'm old enough to remember when Jalen Waddle was dropping in drafts this summer. Dropping to the 6th round because people were worried about his hamstring.
Yeah.
Did you get him? Did you snag Jalen Waddle in the 6th round?
I did not anywhere.
Oh, I sure did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I wish
I don't have
did.
enough Hill, but I have quite a bit of Jalen Waddle. Thank God, because those teams were saved this week by some of the worst performances that I've seen. But he was great. And Miami looks good.
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah. How about Miami? How about 3 teams? And you can probably add a 4th to this. How about 3 teams with legit offenses in the NFL?
Jets.
Dolphins? Well, the Jets are there. I was going to say the Jets you could add to them.
Yeah, I think I can add the Jets.
Dolphins, Washington. And the Lions. The Lions have an offense this year.
Now, the Lions are typically known to also reel you in like the Eagles and then smash your dreams. So
I think the Lions are decent. I mean, they have no defense. But I think the Lions are going to play with everybody this year. I think the Lions are going to fight for a playoff spot this year.
I don't think so.
I do. Who's the NFC? What NFC other than the Eagles? Your Eagles were 2-0. Eagles are great. Eagles are really good. You know the Niners, the Rams, the Packers, right? The Bucks, right? After that, it's a bunch of nonsense.
Nonsense.
In the NFC.
Just nonsense.
Lions could easily sneak into the NFC. They're not bad. The
right.
Giants are pretty good too. You know? All right, no, I know.
Pushing it there.
Anyway, let's go back to the highs of the week. Tua Tagovailoa. Josh Allen, amazing last night. You know that. We don't even need to talk about that. He's just ridiculous.
Yes.
The Bills, speaking of good teams, there's the Bills and everybody else right now.
And Stephon Diggs is just
Oh, my God.
insane.
Oh, my God. Well, especially without Gabe Davis in the lineup last night.
I know.
Right?
Poor Gabe. He screwed me. Well, he
Yeah.
didn't screw me because I ended up still winning, but that was scary. I had him in my lineup, and I thought I was going to be all right, and then, an hour before, womp, womp, womp.
No, I mean, we heard on Saturday that he wasn't good, so I took him out of my lineups.
See, trusted he was going to be okay, and I
So
failed.
you need phone alerts. That's how you know.
Phone alerts.
Yeah.
I get enough alerts on my phone.
Anyway.
Anyway.
All right, Lamar Jackson, amazing.
Saved me.
Right. How about Joe Flacco?
Oh,
What
geez.
year is this?
I don't know.
2015?
2017.
Where are we? 17. I think he stunk by then. Let's go like 13. And he never even did this.
Oh, jeez.
Joe Flacco?
No.
What?
Well, we just talked about the Jets.
Get out of here.
Maybe he just needed a better coach.
I mean, they came from behind and beat the Browns. How about that?
Good for them.
Yeah. How about Carson Wentz?
Yes, also another one of those players who was like stinking the whole first quarter, second quarter. I'm like, oh, this is great because I went against him in a couple leagues and I was like kind of excited he was doing bad.
Yeah.
But I love Carson Wentz deep down inside, my former Eagle. And then all of a sudden he just blew up and I'm like, stop, please stop. Oh, 337 yards, 3 touchdowns. Stop it.
Absolutely, arguably the best set of weapons he's ever had.
Well, good for him. He
Yeah.
deserves it. I really like Carson Wentz.
3 legit receivers, a tight end. I mean, he's got, and Antonio Gibson on top of it. He's got legit weapons. And then you got Jared Goff with weapons. And Amon-Ra St. Brown's a beast.
Insane.
Right?
Insane.
Right? So we're going all over the map here. We're not going in order, but like we talked about Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, how good they are. How about Cooper Kupp?
Cooper Kupp.
Best receiver in the league.
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp.
I wish I had a share of him, but I didn't. I drafted too late in the first round.
And they said he was going to slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so far so good. Amon-Ra St. Brown looks unbelievable.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember last year when he was going like barely. He wasn't even being taken.
Nope. He was on waivers in most leagues.
Oh, yeah.
By week 9.
It's cool to see it.
And he's now top 10 receiver in the NFL.
Good for him.
Yeah. Garrett Wilson of the Jets.
Oh, geez. Another random.
No, I mean, there's a list of rookies, and he's the one that we didn't think much about because of Elijah Moore. He'll be dropped from all my teams, Elijah Moore.
Oh.
Yeah, so like, anyway, I'm not dropping Elijah Moore. I'm just.
Wait, isn't this his second year?
No, he's rookie.
He's a rookie?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's among those rookie receivers.
Got it.
And he looked great. So, and some running backs. Now, this is weird. This has been a weird year for running backs. We got Nick Chubb and Aaron Jones, both who put 30s up, right? Nick Chubb was 3 touchdowns. Aaron Jones just ran all over the Bears, right?
3 touchdowns, too.
After that.
Or no, 1 touchdown.
After that, you don't have a running back that got to 20 this week. And Tony Pollard got to like 19. Austin Eckler, we watched. We watched the whole game Thursday night. And Eckler, he got a lot of checkdowns at the end. He got a lot of garbage time. He didn't look great. It's not that he doesn't look great. The volume is there for him. Yet, he's RB5 this week.
Yeah, well, I mean, he got 9 receptions. And for PPR,
Right.
he's just a beast. But he only ran 39 yards and caught 9 receptions and ran for catches 59 or 55 yards. So, I mean, no touchdowns, but he got points. So, okay.
The disparity between scoring receivers and scoring running backs this year is staggering.
Yes. Very unlike normal years.
No, I mean this is where the NFL is going too, and this is where fantasy's going.
And coming into Sunday night, Lamar Jackson was the lead rusher
Right.
of 119 yards.
Right.
Because Chubb only had 87 yards. Pollard, who was up there, only 43 yards. And, Eckler, like I said, only 39 yards.
Yeah.
Lamar was literally the lead rusher.
Yeah.
But then Aaron Jones came out.
Nobody's running the football, and then when you see
Aaron
a team,
Jones.
and then nobody's running the football, and then when you see a team like Buffalo be 2-0, Buffalo doesn't run the football.
Nope.
Right. Kansas City doesn't. I mean, they had a good running week, but they don't really run the football, and they're 2-0. You just don't need it.
So next year, do we change our draft strategy?
I mean, in the NFFC, 5 wide receivers all went in the first round. And week 1, they were all good. Now, week 2, a couple of them are on the crap to bed list. But, you got to figure all year long they're all going to be good. And the running backs this year just not much there.
Womp, womp, womp.
Tight ends, Mark Andrews.
Good for him. I didn't get him anywhere this year.
Yeah. I got him a few places. Because he's great.
Yeah, because he's Mark Andrews.
He's Mark Andrews. But that's it.
He was on the list last week.
Well, and even Travis Kelce didn't have a great week.
Yeah. But
Not
he was at
much.
the Eagles game.
Not much going on. Oh, actually, Irv Smith Jr., he's on this list too.
Ah, yes.
From the Minnesota Vikings. He looked great last night.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, after week 1, goose egging But that's tight end for you.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not Andrews and Kelsey, it's literally week to week. And I guess Waller's off to a great start too. So, but let's go to who crapped the bed. Do you crap the bed? Did I crap the bed? Did Brady crap the bed? We all want to know who crapped the bed.
Crap the bed. Not only did he crap the bed, but he cried and bitched and moaned like the little baby he is. I cannot stand when Tom Brady doesn't get his way and he is just on the sidelines throwing equipment. Like, you are 45 years old. Get it together.
Yet he won.
It's just like he is just the biggest. Oh, jeez. I used to like Tom Brady. Now I'm just like, the more and more I watch him play football, I just get aggravated.
You know, I'm the opposite. I like Brady more now than I ever did. I didn't like Brady at all when he was a Patriot. Now I really kind of dig him. So,
I mean, I understand
look,
he has heart. I get it, but
mean,
like,
look,
you don't need to throw your iPads all over the place.
we're gonna miss Tom Brady when he's gone, and he's gonna be gone, right? We're gonna miss him. So you might as well enjoy this.
Joy.
You might as well, because he's not going to be playing football any longer. I mean, look, do we miss guys like Peyton Manning? Yeah, we do. Right? We're going to miss Brady.
But we see him on State Farm commercials all the time.
True.
And Subway commercials.
True.
And I love it.
No, there you go.
Anyway.
But Brady crapped the bed for fantasy. He has no weapons.
No. Well, they're all injured.
Right, I mean, all injured. I mean, he will. Now, when Brady gets weapons, I think we'll be fine. But, man.
Well, he had Mike Evans for half the game.
I mean, he doesn't have Godwin. He doesn't have Julio this week. Right? Russell Gage is off to a bad start.
Yeah, I was hoping better for Russell Gage.
Yeah.
It really was. Well.
All right. Who else crapped the bed? Is Justin Fields any good?
No.
You convinced of this now? He's not any good?
Yeah, I'm convinced.
He's not any good.
Are you?
I don't know why he doesn't get to throw the ball.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's too soon for him. He's shown skills. I thought last year in December he looked pretty decent. I think he's shown flashes of it.
Right, but you can't trust that for fantasy.
No, right now you can't. He's not good.
Mm-mm.
And he's absolutely destroying Darnell Mooney.
Yes.
Who's a good receiver, but
Yeah.
he's not getting anything to work with. And Cole Kmet, if you drafted Cole Kmet, I mean, forget about it.
Oy.
Right? You can't even roster the guy right now.
Mm-mm.
So, Matt Ryan is looking old. But,
He
again,
is old.
Yeah, he is. But, again, no Pittman this week, so you didn't do much.
3 interceptions, though? That doesn't have
Against
anything
Jacksonville.
Yeah, exactly.
Against Jacksonville. Yeah.
Eesh.
Jacksonville seems to own the Colts these days.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Devontae Adams crapped the bed. Less than 10
12 yards.
points. Yeah.
12 yards. Come on.
Yeah.
And he, killed it the first week. Right?
Oh, yeah, he was phenomenal.
Yeah,
the first
right,
week.
yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal. And he crapped the bed last night.
Yep.
Or this week. Mike Evans craps the bed, throws a punch, is suspended for a game. That's a full crap in the bed right there.
That's horrible.
That's a hockey crap the bed. That's a Bobby Orr,
So frustrating.
That's the Gordie Howe hat trick for football.
Mike Evans being Mike Evans. What are you going to do?
Oh, boy.
That's sad because you have so much heart and so much okay, I'm playing Mike Evans. I'm good. It's good to be good. I'm going to get something. And it's then he leaves the game because he gets in a fight.
Who is the number one receiver for the Tampa Bay Bucks this week?
I don't know. Hopefully
Probably
Gage.
Russell Gage.
Hopefully Gage. I would love that.
Against Green Bay.
I would love that.
I mean, good grief.
Do you play
man.
Gage this week?
Yeah, if you have him.
I do. I have him.
I mean,
Dynasty.
he's just. I think he's a start this week. I think he has to be. Somebody's got to catch the damn ball there. Did you know who they signed, by the way? Did you hear overnight who they signed to their practice squad? Cole Beasley.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Old man Beasley.
Old man Beasley.
Jeez.
Yep. So there you go. DK Metcalf crapped the bed.
61 yards. Well, he's still got 3 receptions and 61 yards, but
I think he's going to be he's going to be up and down all year. Just
Yeah.
with Geno Smith. It just is what it is. He's a good player, obviously. But
Yeah.
it's just going to be up and down with him. Juju.
oh, 10 yards. Horrible. Come on, Juju.
No. Again, another guy up and down.
Yeah.
I think more
But
down. I think more down than up. Frankly.
And we kind of expected this. Well, I expected this. Did you draft it? You didn't draft him much, did you?
On the last week, I took him in a couple of leagues because you have to think to yourself, somebody's got to catch the ball in Kansas City other than Kelsey. And his first week, he was decent, but I mean, he's just not very good anymore, and he's got knee problems.
Yeah.
So here's a guy I didn't expect to see here at all. Jonathan Taylor. Crap the bed.
Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah.
54 yards. I mean, at least you got 6 points or so. You got one reception.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Here's another guy I didn't expect to see on here. Justin Jefferson crapped the bed.
Yeah. Well, because, Kirk Cousins and prime time.
Right? Yeah, Kirk Cousins. You could put Kirk Cousins in an Alabama Crimson Tide uniform. They could be playing a high school team, and you put them in prime time, and he'd still throw 4 interceptions.
Oh.
What is up with that in primetime games with Kirk Cousins?
How many points did he get? 2?
He got 9.
Or was that Tannehill that got 2?
He got 9 because he got, Tannehill got 2.
Yeah, Tannehill
was
got
worse.
2. Oh, jeez.
But, Tannehill doesn't have any weapons. Cousins is Jefferson.
Yeah.
And Thielen. Well, it doesn't look great, but,
Hey, but he got me the points I needed last night.
Oh, yeah. You come from behind win.
I did.
By the way, you want to see Christina get excited. You talk about me with my 70 leagues. I'm kind of calm. I'm kind of serene. But you put Christina in the fourth quarter where she's got a chance to win, right? It's all there is.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I am on my feet, jumping up and down.
Yes.
Screaming at the television.
Right? The stereotype of people watching football, throwing things at the screen, that's Christina Shaw on a Monday Night Football when she has a chance to win. I've watched it for years with Ertz. I watched her. I'd come over to the house and it would be like, Ertz, 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 every damn year. Right? Right? Trust me on this.
It works.
I should have filmed this. We should put this on video. We should put this on YouTube.
But it works. You have to get excited. You got to get up in front of the TV and yell at it. And then I swear the players, they hear you, Kenny.
She literally willed Adam Thielen to a catch.
And he did.
She willed it.
And I won.
Yes.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Thielen. Anyway.
Yeah. We got to film this next time. Okay. So here's another crap the bed. Zeke.
Oh.
I think Zeke's going to be on this list all year.
I'm so sad. I really wanted him to do well this year. And I thought he was, especially this game. They got no quarterback, but apparently this Rush guy is doing good.
And they still beat the Bengals and knocked us out of our Circle Survivor pool.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
So sad.
Sorry, Kenny.
But I did not take Zeke anywhere this year. Did not do it. Chase Edmonds crapped the bed.
Yeah, he did. What's going on with that?
Mostert. That's what's going on with that.
I don't like Mostert.
How do you score 42 points and Chase Edmonds does nothing? I mean, it's all Waddle and Hill, obviously, and Tua.
Do you think it's do you think Edmonds is no longer relevant because of Miami now?
No, I think he's relevant. He'll have his games, but he's not a lead back.
I understand
he's just
that.
not a lead. He needs He needs somebody to be the between the tackle, early down guy, and he's just not that. Not that Mostert's any good, but when Mostert gets hurt, they're gonna have to put Edmonds in that role, but Edmonds is going to get hurt doing that because that's what he does.
It's like, do I even play Edmonds anymore?
I mean, yeah. I don't think you can sit him, but...
I mean, he lost me leagues.
Oh, yeah, he lost me leagues too. He's going to be up and down. He's still a pass-catching back. Those guys are good, but they're up and down.
When's he going to start catching some passes?
It's weird this week.
Yeah.
Remember Cordarrelle Patterson a week ago on the Fantasy Highs, and this week he's crapping the bed.
Old man Patterson.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Should have traded him when he had the chance.
Yep.
Rashad Penny crapped the bed.
Yep.
I mean, it was a bad situation, but Kenneth Walker's in the mix. We'll see about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, but Ashley... I would start Penny in every league this week. They're playing Atlanta. I think Penny's gonna have a big week.
I don't have Penny anywhere.
I don't have much, like 6 leagues. That's about it.
I'm not a huge Penny fan.
Yeah, I know. I thought last year was a bit of a mirage. I know he put up great numbers, but still, concerning. And he doesn't get used as a pass catching back. Right. So we shall see. Now, what the hell do we do with Kyle Pitts?
I do not know.
I mean, you're starting him, obviously.
And you have to keep starting them for what you paid for him. You have to keep rolling with him.
Yeah. Not concerned about the talent, but majorly concerned about his usage. Majorly concerned about his usage.
And do you think Drake is taking away grabs from him?
Well, London's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drake London's good.
He's good. He looks good.
And I don't know if Mariota can give a second look.
Right.
So I think they have to really design plays for Pitts. But it's concerning.
I really like Drake London. I really do.
Yeah, London looks very good.
I like him.
Drake London looks... The rookie receivers that have been playing, like Garrett Wilson, Drake London, Treylon Burks last night looked good. Mm-hmm. He looks good. Now, he didn't get... He got taken out because they got blown out. But he's there. He right now is their leading receiver. I think he'll be the leading receiver for the Titans at the end of the year.
Right.
So there's some... Olave looks good for the Saints.
Another one.
He does. He looks very good. So there's and Jahan Dotson obviously looks great.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of good rookie receivers. We're only in week 2. What the hell do we do with Elijah Moore? Elijah Moore! He will be on all my teams still, Elijah Moore!
Oh, is he still going to be on your team?
God, I'm so sad.
Oh.
Ugh.
Every time he's on this list, I sing the song for you, Kenny.
Thank you. Keep singing it.
I'm sorry.
We're going to will this. We're going to will Elijah Moore to fantasy relevance.
Well, you know who they're playing next week?
Who are they playing next week?
The Bengals.
The Bengals!
So, hopefully...
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. And what the hell do you do with Darnell Mooney?
I have no idea.
Darnell Mooney.
I mean, the sad thing is like he is the number 1 receiver there. And he's not getting anything. He actually, okay, so week 1, he had 1 reception for -4 yards. Week 2, 1 reception for 8 yards. So this whole season, he has a total of 4 yards.
Yep. And it's 4 more yards than Cole Kmet has.
Oh, so bad.
I mean, look.
Who was he throwing the ball to?
He's not.
Pringle?
They're not throwing the ball.
Well, he's throwing it.
Justin Fields has thrown the ball less than 20 times.
I know, but he's got to be throwing. He got how many yards? 70-some yards this past week?
Yeah.
So where did those 70 yards go?
Montgomery is some of it. It's brutal.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's brutal. It's really brutal. Now, they're playing Houston this week.
Yards.
They're playing Houston this week. I mean, I'm not. I don't think you can start Mooney, but I think he's going to have a decent week. If he doesn't have a decent week against Houston, oh boy.
When was he drafted?
Mooney, he went all in that tier. There was that tier: Elijah Moore, Renfro, Mooney, Christian Kirk. All the way in that tier. Christian Kirk's going off. He's the best receiver of that group by far.
Renfro, I got a couple times.
There's that whole tier that and almost every draft I took one of those guys. One of those 4. Now, obviously, the Christian Kirk team's looking very good right now.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are...
Which is shocking.
Oh, man. Let's get to the injuries. Oh, poor Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. Poor kid.
Yeah.
He's going to be out for the whole season. Is he going to be okay for next season?
I mean, that's a tough injury.
Yeah.
He's going to... Dak... It took Dak a year to get really back on his feet from that injury. It's not fun.
Oh, it's so sad.
It's not good. It's Jimmy G time in San Francisco. Even Maverick's upset about this. Right?
Down there
I mentioned
crying.
Trey Lance, and he is crying like crazy. And I don't blame him. I'm sad, too.
I am, too.
Yeah.
That was hard to watch.
Is Alvin Kamara going to play football? Oh, boy.
I hope not.
Wait, you don't want Alvin Kamara to play football?
No.
Why not? What are you hating on Kamara for?
No, because I don't have him anywhere.
Fine. I hope he plays. It's a rib injury. Not good.
Not good.
Yeah. I'm getting the feeling with Kamara that he's very CMC-like in that he needs to just almost be 100% to play. He was out 4 weeks last year with some sort of a sprain. I don't know. And they keep Kamara news very under the wraps. And it just makes me feel like, okay, he's one of these guys, I want to feel really good before I play. So...
Which is ridiculous.
I'm a little nervous about this, for sure. I have Kamara everywhere. We'll see.
I don't.
Mr. Michael Pittman, quad injury, got in training camp.
Which was,
not good.
Not good.
Yeah. The coach is confident that he's playing this week. And he's a must start if he plays. He's a stud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerry Jeudy, that looked bad. Shoulder injury.
Yeah. Do we have any updates?
No updates today. There's nothing that came down today. I think Judy's going to miss a week or two.
No.
That's my sense.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
James Conner, mild injury.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens with that. Gabe Davis didn't play. Haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he get hurt in practice
Yeah,
too?
hurt in practice too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, not good. Dalton Schultz, that didn't look great. I think he's going to miss a week or two.
Yep.
They say they're listing him as a possibility for playing on Monday, but I'm going to say he's probably not going to play this week. Just a sense.
Now we got to figure out who to pick up.
Well, that's why we have this.
Get that good waiver wire that will set your team on fire. So don't miss fire or he will go to the highest buyer. Don't wait too long because you know they expire. You require to aspire the highest waiver wire.
Well done.
Thank you.
That was great.
Now,
how much are you spending on Garrett Wilson if he's available in your league?
how much am I spending? Let's see. 20%?
Yeah, I think it's fair.
I'd say that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if he's available, absolutely.
He is 23% owned.
After this week, it'll be 78%.
Yeah,
owned.
yeah.
Yeah. Wide receiver gets you 14 targets in week 2 of his career. I mean, he needs to be on a roster.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, his 20% is solid. How much are you spending on Jimmy Garoppolo in a super flex league? Not a normal league.
I have no faith in Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I guess if you need him, you got to get it. You need somebody.
In a super flex league, you're at least at 30-40%. You have to be. You're not getting him if you're not. You have to be.
But is he really going to produce a bunch?
But it's super flex. So
I know.
I mean, look, in a one quarterback league, 5%. Not even.
No.
And if a guy like Tua is available, you're taking Tua over him every time.
Yeah.
You know? But like, or Wentz, you're taking Wentz over him every time.
Yeah.
But like, it's in a one quarterback league, it's not much at all. You don't even have to spend much at all. And whether he's worth it or not, but a super flex league, you got to get him.
Do you
Because he's available in a lot of super flex leagues.
Do you play Garoppolo or Tannehill?
Garoppolo. Better weapons.
Garoppolo or Cousins?
Cousins.
Yeah.
Cousins is good.
Yeah.
Except on primetime.
Except on prime time.
Yeah.
I read
go ahead.
I read something interesting about Garoppolo. He earns $250,000 each game he plays if he plays 25% or more in the game.
There you go.
And if he wins, he gets $350,000.
What if they go to the Super Bowl this year?
Isn't that insane?
What do you do if you're the Niners and Garoppolo, who led you to the NFC Championship last year, and you benched him for a kid? Now the kid gets hurt. Garoppolo's coming in and saving your rear ends. What do you do if you're the Niners and he gets you to the Super Bowl?
Ugh. Sounds like similar to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Same story. Well, I mean,
I think it's different because Garoppolo, Garoppolo's not a great fantasy quarterback, but he's a winner. Now, I know he's going to be forever remembered for overthrowing Emmanuel Sanders in the Super Bowl. You're never going to forget that. And I don't know if you can actually win the Super Bowl with him, but you could get to the Super Bowl with him for sure. As they have.
yeah.
He's a winner. So if you get there again and you're a win-now team, how do you justify going back to Trey Lance?
Because Trey Lance...
Garoppolo's not old either. He's like 32.
Yeah, but Trey Lance is the new face of the franchise.
He might be, but it's not off to a good start for Trey Lance. And I don't know if you're the Niners, if you have the luxury of waiting on a quarterback like that.
Yeah.
He's a couple of years away from whether we know he's going to be good or not.
Right, but you still...
And he's got accuracy issues.
But you still have to play him.
Well, I don't know. I think if you get to the Super Bowl, I think they should trade him.
Oof. What, and just roll with Garoppolo next year?
Yes. If you get to the Super Bowl again with Garoppolo, how do you justify that?
Oh.
It's not a Carson Wentz, Carson Wentz, Jalen Hurts situation. The Eagles weren't good when they jettisoned Wentz. The Eagles were already starting to rebuild.
Yeah.
Right? And now Jalen Hurts looks great.
Hey.
So I don't know. Just questions. Obviously, Wentz and Tua, if they're on your waiver, go get them. Darrell Williams, you got to consider him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? For backup for James Conner. I don't think you spend much.
No.
But if you need a running back this week.
And he's only 4% owned.
Yeah.
Also Benjamin.
Yeah, you know Benjamin, absolutely.
Also him, because you really don't know who's going to emerge from that.
Yep, absolutely.
They're probably split, or who knows what about that.
And Jordan Mason you have to consider. Now that Tyrion Davis-Price got hurt.
Yes.
Obviously, Jordan Mason's going to get some play this week. Now, actually, no, wait. I say that. Watch them elevate Marlon Mack off the practice squad. Just watch them do it.
Stop.
Watch
they
them
will.
do it.
They will.
Yeah, you know they will. Watch them do it. Right?
Is that who?
So we're gonna go all out on Jordan. Not all out. You're not gonna spend that much on Jordan Mason, but watch us do it, and then all of a sudden Marlon Mack's the second guy. Right?
Of course.
Just watch it because it's the Niners.
Yeah.
You just never know with the damn Niners. Right?
Was it you that texted me at like 6 o'clock in the morning and was like, "When did you pick up?"
I couldn't believe Jordan Mason was owned in our dynasty league. He was rostered by Christina. I was like, when did you pick him up?
You know.
Last laps on you. Marlon Mack might be the two.
No. Hopefully he's not.
I mean, Jordan Mason had a good preseason, so you gotta believe they're gonna try to give him a shot.
It was just one of those, random pickups where you're just like, oh, I put someone on my IR. Let me just pick a random player up. Mm-hmm. That is a nice little secret to have in your back pocket.
I thoroughly agree. I think he should be rostered.
No,
you just never know with him.
Well, yeah. I just mean
the Niners. You just never know.
When you have someone on the IR, just put him on your IR spot and just pick up a random. Who knows? It doesn't have to be this perfect player. You just pick him up, and if he blows up, then you might have this gem that hopefully I will have.
Well, we'll see.
Because I need it.
You definitely need it in that league. Because she's 0-2 in
I'm
Dynasty.
0-2. Oh, it's so bad.
0-2.
It's so bad. I don't even know how to recover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway. Gerald Everett.
Who could be a good replacement for Schultz.
There are a few decent tight ends. Irv Smith, Gerald Everett, Logan Thomas. Some leagues, Tyler Higbee's available. I mean, that's 4 right there. They should not be on waivers.
Everett?
And they won't be.
Everett has had 2 impressive games.
Yeah, Everett looks good.
Surprisingly. Yeah,
he's in a good system with a good quarterback.
14 points first week, second week 13 points. I'll take it.
Now look, he's Everett. He'll put up 1 catch for 5 in a couple weeks. You know he will.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna have some blow up games too.
Yeah.
So, but now if you're looking for some after midnight action, I mean I just mentioned the guy, but we'll still put him in the after midnight list. Although I really, I thought about this. I'm like, I'm not sure he's waiting for after midnight to be with you or us. I think he's a Dave man. I think he's a guy he wants action now. That's Logan Thomas.
Logan Thomas. He wants action now. You better pick him up on your waivers and not after midnight.
Yes, after midnight. How about, here's a better choice. How about some Noah Brown after midnight?
Ooh. Only 2% owned.
Yeah.
I got one.
Oh, you have an after midnight. You have somebody you're looking at after midnight.
Oh yeah, don't tell my husband.
No, he won't. He's in the other room with your son.
Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah Likely is likely to be available after midnight.
He is very likely.
Very likely. Yes.
Don't tell my husband.
He's likely to meet all of your fantasy desires after midnight.
After midnight.
Isaiah Likely. All right.
Those are good ones.
There's some good. I like this good one. Absolutely. Yeah. On an entirely different note, who the hell is River Craycraft?
Oh, Kenny, you don't know who River Craycraft is?
I mean, I do now because I saw him score a touchdown.
He's a 27-year-old undrafted wide receiver out of Washington State, and he plays for the Miami Dolphins. For 2 years he was in Denver. For 2 years he was in San Francisco. He's only scored 1 touchdown his entire career, and it was yesterday. I mean, how do you not know who River Craycraft is?
Who the hell is River Craycraft?
I have no idea. I just read it online because I have no idea who River Craycraft is either, Kenny.
Christina and I are both watching Red Zone in separate hospitals, in separate like houses, right? And he scores, and we both type to each other at the exact same time. Who the hell is River Craycraft? Who the hell is River Craycraft?
I just told you all about him.
All right. Well, I guess now we know who. River Craycraft
now we
is.
know, guys.
And now you know who River Craycraft is.
River. That is a cool name.
That's a great name.
River.
What a name. How is he not a tight end?
Is
he a tight end?
No,
he's a wide receiver. That sounds like a tight end name. River Craycraft.
Yeah, it does.
Right? Or like a right tackle. Right?
No, tight end.
Tight
end for sure.
But anywho. Any overthoughts this week? Anything that you overdid?
No.
Yeah, this has been
Not
a
yet.
segment we used to do when I had a lot less leagues. I feel like with more leagues, I'm not doing this as much because I can't overthink anything. It's literally autopilot now for me. So I feel like I'm not really making the same sort of start-sit mistakes I used to make.
I think maybe we will later on in the season.
Maybe later in the season.
Because
I'm sure it's going to be a Thursday night game where Dalvin Cook's going to be questionable going in, and they're going to tell you, don't play him, and then he's going to go off for 25, and you're going to be like, well, I put him in, then I took him out, I put him in, I took him out. But now, my philosophy so much now is like, if the guy's playing, I'm playing him. And if he stinks, he stinks. If he's in the lineup, I'm playing the dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I kind of overthought the whole Gabe Davis thing, but that's the thing. I actually
underthought it.
I
think you underthought it because you didn't think you realized how hurt he was.
Right.
Yeah.
So that kind of, I mean, it didn't mess me up, but
Yeah.
I mean, I did, have to scramble. But luckily, I put him in my flex, so I was able to put in Kenneth Gainwell. Not that he did anything, but at least I was able to play a player.
Yeah, I had a league where I left the flex spot open and I put Dawson Knox in. I was like, that's fine. And another one where I put Irv Smith in. And Irv Smith was great.
Yeah.
And then another one where I put Kyle Phillips in, and boy, that didn't work.
Oof.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
So,
you got to try different things.
You have to try different things. So, by the way, Nathaniel Hackett. I mean, he's so bad.
So bad.
That the Denver crowd was counting the play clock down for every play to make sure that they got the playoff. And that wasn't to Wilson. That was to Hackett. Because Hackett can't decide what he wants to do. They are so disorganized. They beat Houston because they're better than Houston. But give me a break. Are you kidding me? Nathaniel Hackett. H-A-C-K.
Hack.
Oh, my God.
So bad.
I've never seen. This reminds me of Rich Kotite. Do you remember Rich Kotite?
No.
Do you remember when we used to coach the Eagles, and then he went to the Jets, and he was god awful. He was so awful that they were making fun of him regularly. And this reminds me of that. That's how disorganized he is.
How many games till he gets fired?
I mean, oh boy, I don't. It's a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny when the whole crowd was counting.
Oh, it was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Every play.
Yeah. What do you have to say for yourself in this?
Well, Michael Thomas was my leading scorer in my Dynasty League. Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez. Michael Thomas. Pass. This whole
He was, what, a 7th or 8th round pick? He's going to burn all of us this year.
He was.
Do you believe this?
Are you
This
kidding
crap
me?
with Michael Thomas. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Oh. How about Jacksonville shutting out Indianapolis? Are you kidding me? How do you not score against Jacksonville? What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. Are we picking up Jacksonville's defense?
I guess.
I mean, seriously?
No.
I mean, I know Matt Ryan's getting old. I know he didn't have Pittman, but come on.
Come on.
How about Jonathan Taylor, not getting the ball? Frank Reich, are you kidding me? I mean, seriously, you should be fired for that. Look, week 1, Jonathan Taylor got the ball. I got 30 touches. Jonathan Taylor should never get under 20 touches in a week, ever. No excuse for that.
No.
That's a joke.
It's Jonathan Taylor. Do you know who you are working with?
No, clearly he does not.
Clearly, no.
Oh, brother. Are you ready for some music?
It's Wednesday night. Who should you choose? Make the right choice so you win, not lose. Starter sit. I couldn't finish it. Oh, that was funny. Okay, we got a few.
All right.
David asks, Julio Jones if he's healthy or Devonta Smith?
Julio. Because if Julio's healthy, he might be the number one receiver.
Yeah, because he might be the only receiver.
Yes. My fear with Devonta Smith. Now, Devonta Smith got 15 last night. He got 0 last week. I think Devonta Smith's going to be that all year. Like 1 week good, 1 week bad.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on Devonta Smith. I think he's going to be a guy that frustrates the hell out of you.
Mm-hmm. Dallas Goedert is the guy in Philadelphia.
Other than A.J. Brown.
As you said to Maverick.
I said to your son in our famous commercial, Dallas Goedert's the guy. A.J. Brown is number 1.
Yes.
And Devonta Smith's 3. Julio, yeah, absolutely Julio. Not a question to me.
All right. And we also have, let's see, Wentz revenge game or Tannehill bounce back against the Raiders?
Wow. Tannehill should have a good game, but I don't think you can sit Wentz.
Yeah, no.
I do think Tannehill will have a good game.
Yes.
Because the Raiders still have no defense.
That was from Francisco. I also say.
Oh wait a minute, we're helping the champ win? No.
No.
We're helping the champ win? No. Don't start any of them. You want to start Davis Mills?
I'm hoping that these questions are from other teams. That's what I usually.
I mean, I don't know if they were from their league, then they're from the league. What are you gonna do?
True.
It is what it is. You can't sit Wentz right now.
No, you can't.
I think you
say
gotta
Wentz.
play Wentz.
No.
Yeah. Although again, I like Tannehill. I think if you need a streamer, Tannehill will be decent. But Tannehill's weapons are crap. But I do think he'll find a way.
Yeah.
I do like Mariota. I think Mariota's got a decent floor as a quarterback because he runs.
Yes, that is actually what he said, or someone else like Mariota.
No, I think Mariota is gonna be decent when he plays. Like nothing spectacular, but I think he'll give you a good floor every week. I do.
I still think Wentz in that situation.
Yeah.
Okay, David says he has Saquon, Dalvin, Kamara, Michael Carter. Who do you start?
You can only start one?
I guess.
How do you have all 4 of them and not only start one? No, he's got it. You have. I mean, I think the order right now, Saquon's 1.
Yes.
I think Dalvin's 2. Oh, Dalvin's not getting the ball much.
David says he drafts with idiots at my office. So that's why he has so many good.
Well, I mean, the order I would go is Saquon 1, Dalvin 2, Kamara 3 if he plays, and Carter 4.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Too bad Cook had such a crappy game yesterday.
Cook was bad.
Real bad.
Yeah. So.
And that's all I got here.
All right, here's one for you. Jared Goff or Matt Ryan. I started Goff over Ryan this week and I won.
Goff.
I think you gotta roll with Goff.
Goff's
got better weapons.
Yes. Not Matt Ryan. I can't. I'm sorry. Matt Ryan's on my crap the bed list forever.
Yeah, I mean, he's not good.
Pass.
Look, when Ryan gets Pittman back, Ryan will be better than he was. But I think you got to start Goff. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's your start right there, without a doubt. James Robinson or Chase Edmonds?
Robinson.
That's obvious to me. Yeah, you have to start Robinson. Robinson's doing pretty well.
Although
he's not the pass catcher. Etienne's a clear pass catcher there. But if Robinson keeps running for touchdowns, now Robinson, you take the touchdown off of Robinson's game, he didn't do much at all. But like Robinson's the guy; he's going to get the ball. So you start Robinson.
But you know what's going to happen?
Oh, he'll do 21 for 50.
Chase is going to blow it up. We're all going to bench. We're all going to bench Chase Edmonds because we're all salty about it. And
I mean, for me, I want to play the pass catching back over the guy that's not catching passes because the guy that's not catching passes is touchdown dependent. But he could score. I'm still probably starting Robinson at this point.
So do I start Edmonds or Hall?
Oh, brother.
Miami plays Buffalo. The Jets play Cincinnati.
I think right now what Buffalo is showing you that you can't start anybody against them. I mean, Cooper Kupp was good, but that was it. There was nobody good for Tennessee last night. Derrick Henry wasn't good last night, right? I don't think you start anybody against Buffalo right now.
Mm-hmm.
Literally nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, now look. You're not sitting Tyreek Hill. You're not sitting Jalen Waddle. I still think you got to play Tua. But I think if you have questionable Miami Dolphins and a guy like A guy like Edmonds, I don't think you play him. You know? And Cincinnati's defense they're okay. They're not great. But I think you play Hall this week.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Hall
looks good. Brees Hall looks good.
Yeah,
he looks very, very good.
Yeah, he's getting there.
I'm not sure the volume is there, but again, it's September. I think the volume will be there for him toward the end of the year. He's good. He's very good.
What about in the flex spot, Goddard or Drake London?
You're not sitting Drake London.
I am.
You're not sitting Drake London. No.
Okay.
You can't sit Drake London.
All right.
Drake London's a stud.
Okay.
We were wrong about him. I was wrong about not. And you know, it's funny. I ended up taking him in the 6th and 7th round quite a bit. And I said that I wasn't going to, and I did. And I'm glad I did. He's a stud. You're not sitting him.
I also got Lazard on this team.
Drake London.
On my bench
Drake
right
London. Now. By far, Drake London.
Okay.
Yep. He's in your lineup every week.
Got all rookies on my bench.
That's like
Hall,
it's like one of my teams.
London, Walker, Pickens. They're all just sitting on my bench.
I love Pickens, but that quarterback stinks, and he still has to deal with Freiermuth and Deontay.
Yeah.
He's not getting the playing time. So
I do like Pickens.
I like Pickens. I think when we get Pickett as your quarterback, we're going to start seeing the Pickett to Pickens.
Pickens.
You know we're going to be doing this. Pickett to Pickens. Pickett to Pickens.
Oh, gosh.
It's Pickett to Pickens.
Stop spitting in the mic, Kenny.
Sorry. But it's going to happen. And I think that's going to happen soon. Mm-hmm. And then we might see where then we might see what Pickens is made of at that point. So shout out to two of our friends in the musicians community here, Gret Menzies and Michael Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Playing in a league with me, by the way.
Oh, I want to be in a league with them.
Yeah, we're in a league. We're on a league together. I'm 0-2 in that league, by the way. My team stinks.
Oh, no.
So Michael's wondering about picking up Garrett Wilson. Yeah, I mean, you got to go get him.
Is he going to continue this streak is the real question.
You got to go get him. Elijah Moore, you got to keep playing him. I mean, he may be more of a week-to-week guy than he was a year ago. But what else are they asking about?
How long are you going to keep playing Elijah Moore until you're done with him? 2 more weeks?
I'm not dropping the guy.
No, but are you going to play him in your starting lineup?
He's a stud. To me, if they get it right, you've got 2 stud receivers on this team. If Garrett Wilson's good, Elijah Moore's good. You could easily have weeks where Elijah Moore goes off. You usually have week with Garrett Wilson goes off. I don't think Garrett Wilson's going to destroy Elijah Moore for the year. I hope not. I really hope not. I don't see it. Elijah Moore's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, James Robinson versus ETN.
If you've got them both, it's tough. Because Robinson's got to score a touchdown to be relevant. He does. If Robinson doesn't score, Robinson's getting you 6 points.
Do you know who they play this week?
Yeah. They're playing the Chargers. The Chargers have a very good defense. They stopped a lot of Kansas City's guys this past week. Etienne has a better floor because he's catching passes. This is not fantasy football of 2012. The pass-catching backs have a better floor. Robinson has to score. If Robinson doesn't score, he gets you 6. If Etienne doesn't score, Etienne can still get you 8 or 9. And if Etienne scores, he gets you 15 or 16.
So, Etienne.
I don't sit Etienne. If it's between the two, yes. I don't know. I mean, it's not great to have both of them.
Is this a PPR league, I'm guessing?
Oh, I mean, if it's a PPR, yeah, it has to be Etienne. If it's not PPR, then it's Robinson all the way. Because pass catching doesn't mean anything in non-PPR leagues.
Right.
But in a PPR league, Etienne's floor is probably 8 or 9 points every week. And I don't think Robinson's floor is that high unless he scores touchdowns. Now, if Robinson's going to score 18 touchdowns this year, which, listen, it might happen. I don't think it will.
No. All right.
Yeah.
So PPR, ETN, non-PPR, Robinson.
Yeah. Might get to a point where you can start both.
Ooh. No, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do it either.
No,
I wouldn't do it either. So, all right, are we ready to end this show?
Yes, we are.
All right, let's do it. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to bury our first player for real in the 2022 season. It's so sad we hardly knew ye. Trey Lance.
So sad.
It's so sad for Trey Lance. He's just a kid.
He's just a little boy.
He's too young to die.
He's too
young to die. I can't do it. No. Trey Lance. I'm so sad. Oh, may he rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
may
Trey
ye,
Lance.
May ye rest in peace.
Ye.
And So that's the minor key. Now, with a burial, we revive somebody. Dearly beloved, in a major key, we are reviving the fantasy life and career of Jimmy Garoppolo.
Are we though? I guess.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Especially if you're in a Superflex league.
Fine.
Jimmy Garoppolo is back, quarterbacking the San Francisco 49ers.
And you know who else is back?
Who else is back?
Michael Thomas.
God, you gotta be kidding me.
Is this still a thing?
Michael Thomas, he never goes away.
He never goes away. Why is he still being risen from the dead? Gosh, I hate this. Amen.
Amen, Michael Thomas. Oh, you know who else we're reviving? Dearly beloved, we are here to revive the life and times of Brownie the Elf.
Brownie the Elf.
Who is now on the 50-yard line on the Cleveland Brown in Cleveland Stadium. Brownie the Elf is back after about 100-year absence. He's back in our lives. Good grief.
Brownie, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Brownie the Elf has returned.
And they lost that poor game. That poor game.
How many come from behind losses were there this week?
A lot.
I mean, like, how about Baltimore? How about Cleveland? How about the Raiders?
Holy
cow!
That first chunk of games was fun.
Yeah.
Now that's,
and the second chunk wasn't great, but then the comeback, the Raider Cardinal comeback was crazy.
Was fun too.
It was insane. And then the Bengal Cowboy comeback was pretty good.
Yeah.
The Bengals didn't finish it though. They're the one team that came back and didn't finish it. You stupid
Which
Bengals.
they should have.
You stupid Bengals.
Stupid Bengals.
Sacred Survivor League Bengals. Oh God.
I think you made a decent choice.
I know.
You just lost.
It just sucks.
Sorry.
I mean, who thought Cooper Rush was going to beat the Bengals? Right?
Cooper Rush.
Just bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
And on that note, that's the end of week 3 of our edition of our Vegas Fantasy. Download us on all those streaming services. And Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. What else are we on?
That's it.
That's it? Just those 3?
That's just those 3.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. I am Christina Shaw.
I'm Kenny Davidsen. See you next week.
Bye. See you next week. Good luck, everyone.